Junior's Farm. Anyway, how do you do, Buckaroos? How the heck are you? As we wind up this Friday night, I'm gonna have one more with you from Weston Brewing Company. I don't know why I slipped into AM radio voice for no apparent reason, but sometimes I do. Anyways, Weston Brewing Company Royal Lager. This thing is really awesome. I mean, it is what it is, right? It's easy drinking American lager, right? Don't ask what's in it because you don't want to know, but but it's good, man. It just goes down easier in the Tijuana hooker. Uh, oh mercy, that's a nice beer. Anyways, I digress. So a couple weeks ago, my wife and I were in Weston, Missouri, and I did stop by a Western Brewery. I didn't go in, to be honest with you, because you had to go downstairs, and just didn't feel like dealing with stairs, man. My knees were hurting, my legs were tired. I just wasn't doing it, man. But they had a deal where you could buy a case of beer for $25. Yeah. So you get four 6 packs for $25. That's the deal. I bought an extra 4 pack of their 8.8% barrel aged Doppelbock. It cost me $7 extra. I shit you not, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let go. Down to Junior's farm when I wanna lay low. Oh la, oh, let's go. Take me down to Junior's farm. Everybody tag along. Great song, man. It all went to hell from there for Paul McCartney and Wings. He dropped the Wings, made a whole lot of bad albums since. He made some money, don't get me wrong. Coming up, he certainly made some cash, but he never made a good song again. I mean, he never made decent. The last decent song he did was on the Band on the Run album. Everything else is just making money, and he did nothing. Nothing else was good ever since. He did play on his brother's album, Michael McCartney. Michael McGear wanted to go as Michael McGear. It's not to cash in on his brother's fame, but Paul did play on the album. The album was awesome, to be honest with you. The best song was "Give a Grease a Ride," in my opinion. But it was a great album, but it didn't do well commercially, and Michael McGear didn't do a whole lot after that musically. He became an artist. He probably always was an artist. Did an album, didn't do well, but it was good. It was really good. Take me down to Junior's Farm. Anyway, Junior's Farm was a great song. Band on the Run was a great album. They didn't do anything, nothing after Band on the Run made any sense. I mean, coming up, really. We get it. Paul McCartney can play a lot of instruments. It doesn't mean he can play them well. That was the whole point of the album, right? Paul McCartney's playing everything on this album. Isn't that wonderful? No, it's not. The album sucks. The song is song is amateurish as best, but it's going to sell a lot of copies because it's Paul McCartney doing it. It was horrible. Everything he did after that was just terrible. I mean, even the stuff with Michael Jackson, that was. You got two egos doing a very mediocre tune. They're going to sell a lot of copies because it's two icons, but it's a mediocre tune at best. But nevertheless, here we go. Anyway, I can pick on a lot of icons. Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper could have been the best there ever was. And he left his band after 1974. He put a lot of crap since. He's made a great living. He's sold a lot of albums. He really has. But when he left Michael Bruce and Dennis Dunaway and the rest of the band, man, he really screwed the pooch, man. He could have been something, but instead he wanted to be the headliner with a bunch of studio musicians. Anyways, I digress. Anyways, I digress. Royal Lager, Weston Brewing Company. Take me down to Junior's Farm. That is a great tune. That God, I love that song. Take me down to Junior's Farm. I saw a few years ago a legend, man, and it used to be when I think of what I used to pay for concerts and what concerts cost now. It really just drives me batshit crazy. So I really wanted to go see the Dropkick Murphys this year. Because we're playing the Shrine Mosque right in my neck of the woods. And general admission tickets are $55. I mean, to be able to stand up where you can't see a fucking thing is costing me $55. That kind of thing just pisses me off. I paid $50. I paid 50 off, $50, $50, 50 and change, probably $51. Let's say 51. Let's round up. Let's say 51. To see the great, the legendary Denny Lane. Uh, Denny Lane from the original lineup of the Moody Blues from Paul McCartney and Wings. Denny Lane, I paid $51 to see the legendary Denny Lane in VIP seating to get a meet and greet. Get a meet and greet with a man who, you walk in there and he talked to you for a couple of minutes and he gave me a hug. I took a picture. His I don't know if his wife or his girlfriend or somebody who was with him took a picture. I paid $51 to meet with a legend. I look at concert tickets today, and this was like, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years ago. And I look at concert tickets today, and it cost me $55 to see the Dropkick Murphys where I can't see the Dropkick Murphys. Just get a general admission ticket to see the Dropkick Murphys. I mean, oh my God, I'm so irritated I can't see straight. This was my son's favorite band. I wanted to see them so bad. You have no idea. I can't pay $60 just to get where I have to stand for 2 hours with my old knees. I can't do that. I got old knees. I can't stand for 2 hours. Can't do that anymore, man. I'm beat. But I paid $52, man. Or rounding up, we'll say $52 to see the legendary Denny Lane, man. I'm just pissed off that things are just so crazy expensive right now. I think the internet just screwed everything up. The internet lets ticket agencies and everybody else buy the tickets as soon as they become available, rather than just back in the day, we'd all just stand in line. We just stand in line, man. I was third row center to see Blue Oyster Cult and Rainbow, man. I was right there. Third row fucking center to see Blue Oyster Cult and Rainbow. I'm so fucking pissed that it's so hard to see bands these days. Even average people. I mean, I don't want to mention any names, but this is a blues artist that my son loved. I would love to go see them in concert, and I looked at the minimum price for the tickets, and it was $75. There was no way. I can't afford that. I can't afford $75. I can't afford it. I honestly cannot believe they're going to sell out the arena. I mean, they're great. They're great. They really are. But I cannot believe they're going to sell out that arena for the price they want for those tickets. It just drives me fucking nuts, man. The prices I paid to see folks way back when, I think I paid maybe $12. Of course, I mean, I'm talking a long time ago. I get it. I get it. I get it. I think I was 17 years old when I bought those tickets. Okay, so it was a long time ago. We're talking 40 years plus, but I'm just saying, really, is inflation really that much? We've allowed we've allowed the internet to buy tickets before people can buy them, and now people cannot afford to buy tickets anymore. Average people can't. So I mean, so the people you have going to these concerts right now aren't people that really appreciate the performers. They're people that can afford them. The people that would appreciate going to the concerts can't afford to go to those concerts anymore. Hell, I can't afford to go to these concerts anymore. I mean, I'm done. I'm out. I'm priced out. I'm priced out, man. Unless I can go to a show for 15, $20, I'm out. I just can't do it anymore. I'm out. I'm not going to any more shows. I'm not doing a damn thing. I paid $52 to see a legend A legend like Denny Lane. I got a meet and greet for $52. And now I can't even spend $52 to see anybody where I can be in an arena where I can actually see them. It just doesn't, I just can't make that make sense anymore. And in fact, every concert I buy now, every ticket I buy, I compare to that. Okay, I'm going to pay $75 for this. I'm going to be way the fuck up here when I paid $52 for a meet and greet with Denny Lane. For those of you out there saying, "Well, I don't know who Denny Lane is," well, and that's the problem. You should know. Anybody watching me right now should know who Denny Lane is. Should know that Denny Lane is a fucking musical legend. If you wouldn't spend $52 to spend to see Denny Lane, well, you're an idiot. If you're going to spend $75 for nosebleed seats to see Dropkick Murphys, you're an asshole. I love the Dropkick Murphys. I don't think there's a person on the planet that loves the Dropkick Murphys more than I do, especially with my connection, my son's connection to the band. But I cannot pay them the amount of money they want me to go to see the damn show. I just can't do it. It's my son's favorite band. I really wanted to see that show just for him. And I cannot afford the fact that I cannot afford the price to see the band without having standing room only seats really pisses me off to no end. That's the way things are these days. That's just the way it is. Huh? Yeah, it is. Anyways, I digress. I digress, man. Anyway, Royal Lager. I made this last lager show. Royal Lager, yeah. This really is. It is that easy drinking, classic American lager. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer Evangelist. Brother Beer Drinker, Pereira is the man. All right, good guy. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Excuse me.